Okay, we should be starting, hopefully live. Hello, Killamo. Alright, so this episode's going to be a little bit different. Hopefully everybody can hear me okay. Let me know how the music is coming through and everything like that. This episode's going to be a little bit different, but first I just want to make sure the audio sounds okay. Besides that, how is everyone doing tonight? Alright, sorry about the silence there. I was just checking how everything sounds on YouTube. What is going on? 13 Snuggle, Demi Crow, Killamo as well. Playing some Scramble, dude. It's always a wholesome moment. So, this is just going to be the introduction really quick. Feel free, this is going to be primo background episode of SMTN, as if the others weren't already as an audio-only podcast. But yeah, so in case you do not know what SMTN is, I am Spencer Presley. I am the host of Shin Megami Tensei Network. This is technically Link 199, but is also the long overdue episode of Shin Megami Tensei Network Radio. So for those out there who are curious, SMTN Radio is usually a collection of the year's music, and what I was planning on doing was making a playlist for everyone to kind of just enjoy listening to from music in 2020, let me know what they think of it, and then Atlus ended up doing a very un-Atlus move and ended up releasing a good amount of the Persona and Catherine and Etrian Odyssey discology on Spotify, which was long overdue, especially when you consider the fact that Sega almost has their entire game soundtrack on there. So for this episode, what we're going to do is basically have me talk a little bit between songs every now and then. I'll be talking in chat via text for the most part. If you guys have any songs you want to request, please let me know. But I will be playing various different songs, let people enjoy them, kind of just soak in whatever you're doing. If you have a good podcast game, if you just are laying down at your house or maybe are exercising, feel free to enjoy this. The mic is not going to be on. I'm not going to ruin all of these songs, so sit back, relax, enjoy some amazing Atlus music, and just have some fun. Well, without further ado, our first song today had to be from Persona 4 Dancing All Night, one of my favorite soundtracks of all time. This is Same Time, Same Feeling from the criminally underrated Persona 4 Dancing All Night. Hopefully everybody can. Hopefully everybody can. Just kind of continuing the story mode trend, just because I think all three of these songs go together really, really well. Next up we have As You Like It. Alright, last little bit of dancing music from this soundtrack to the story mode. Last up we have Step Step. Alright, next up we have a track suggested by 13 Snuggle. This is Road Less Taken from Persona Q2, otherwise known as the game none of you played. But enjoy the awesome soundtrack.
Now you're 确的做
We got
prize.
up and wiped the dust off our courage still unstreaking. And now our lives have met in time, our lives intertwined. We were moving with our visions, unhidden puppetry, our creative animation. Of the strings we grew and suddenly we grew. We're already always free. Now our eyesight gain precision. Our every choice is fine, and no more indecision. That's our storyline. It's not for the making. The road we're taking could be what we're meant to be.
Alright, next up we have Theater, also from
Welcome to
Persona
McDonald's.
Q2.
What can I get you today?
Hi, she'll have the quarter pounder with cheese.
No, it's not the McDonald's ad. How dare they sneak a McDonald's ad as I say it's Persona Q2. That's how they do you, man. Now you guys all have to hear my sad, sad voice as I talk over these dumb ads. Killing some time. Well, let's see. While we're doing ads, let's see. We can do like a news update, or like talk about things that aren't music while ads are happening for me. Because God forbid I pay for Spotify Premium, right? Shout out to Best Buy for the PlayStation 4 Steelbook with the strikers. That made my news even more than Spotify. I mean, the fact that now PS4 users and Switch users can get a unique Steelbook. Yeah, obviously the art's the same, but the size difference is pretty unexpected. And shout out to not only Best Buy for seeing the demand and requesting it from Atlus, but for Atlus West to actually be able to request that and make it happen. So really cool. So if you live in North America, well, specifically in the United States, sorry Best Buy Canada people, you can pre-order and get either a PlayStation 4 or Switch Steelbook for absolutely free. On to the music now. Here we have, finally, Theater from Persona Q2. Next up, as requested by Demi Crow, we have Cinematic Tale from Sonic U2.
Look at my phone now. You were mysterious right from the start. Something set you apart. We're in a persona. Those eyes don't see into show or tell. Hiding yourself. So it has to be love. Why do I sense there's something on your mind? What is it you can't find? Let's return you. Our sign draws my eye and sparks a float. Let's take a shot. Here goes. Say, darling, hey, maybe. Fancy a movie night with us. We can take you up higher and where you desire. Live your life day by day. Deep falling on gets taken away. When you're feeling blue, we're here for you. This is not a crazy game. The longer it takes, the harder we'll try. I think you know why. Let's come step by step. Just leave it up to us, feeling you want. It's all deep down. Find out what you hear inside. Reveal all of the colors you possess. Wanna see your real best. Leave anything behind. We've got some discovery to do. A brand new you. Takes you. Say, darling, hey, maybe. Fancy a movie night with us. We can take you up higher and where you desire. Live your life day by day. Be falling on gets taken away. When you're feeling blue, we're here for you. Don't worry about all of the things that could go wrong. Always by your side. You never have to cry. Everything can only get better. Last chance. Say, darling, hey, maybe. Fancy a movie night with us. We can take you up higher and where you desire. Live your life day by day. Be falling on gets taken away. When you're feeling blue, we're here for you.
Alright, just queuing up the next song. And also, for anyone who has just stumbled in, this is SMTN Radio. If you are enjoying listening to the songs, feel free to subscribe. This is also part of a weekly podcast, so if you are a fan of podcasts and enjoy not only listening to Atlus game music, but also enjoy people talking about it, please consider subscribing either on YouTube or on the podcast service of your choice. I was thinking as if there was... acting as if there were like other places they could be, like, oh no, really. Also, if you're listening to this live, please feel free to request any songs. This next one I'm trying to queue up doing a very, very bad job of, because they may have added all these songs to Spotify, but God forbid they added them easily. And the credits are all over the place, so This is the fun part of doing radio, folks. I'm just glad you are all here for the messiness that is doing this live, but much appreciated. Here we have our next song is from Persona 3. And let's see if we can cue this up without picking the wrong song and looking like a big dork. Okay. The joy of all of these songs also being not in English. Alright. Of course, just as I got it, we decided to, as soon as I pulled it up, I didn't get another ad, so... How's everyone else doing tonight? Thank you so much for dropping in, it's definitely not starting this with a purpose. Loser, Jack Frost, DHI Hollow, see who else has dropped in. Jack Frost, Daniel, Abid, RB Electric, and all of the others. Thank you so much for dropping in. You all definitely do not need to, you all definitely do not need to hear this, large amount of ads for, you all definitely don't need to hear this amount of Home Depot ads, so you're not missing out too hard. Alright, next up we have Iwatani Dorm from Persona 3. This was requested to us by, I'm 99% sure, requested to us by, whoop, don't know how I totally lost it. By Daniel 1018. Hold on, I'm 90% sure? Yes. Iwatani Dorm by Daniel. Here we go. Oh, as I realize you are still muted. There we go. Let's try that one more time. Iwatani Dorm, Persona 3.
Put you in a trance, and let's party. Boogie in your body. Want that body. Make sure you don't hurt nobody. I say, hey, feel the fire with a burning desire. Yeah, get up off of that thing. Dance and shake and let's swing. Come on, girl, let me rock the world.
Next up, had to do some Persona 5. I mean, it's like, I'm pretty sure a law. So, enjoy a little bit of a Persona 5 break, because really, who's ever heard of this indie band?
Try to run me through, hold on, think again. Don't you know what you're starting? But you sure we got the clue how bad this we go? Don't you know, no more art. And as you look to the horizon, not a cloud, but then storming where this go too cold. Seems like it crept up out of nowhere, all around you is not what you foretold. You never see it coming. You see that my mind is too fast for eyes. You're done but the time it hit you, you're not surprised. Think you got your game planned out. Do it deep, get 'em 2 steps ahead, yeah. So, step into my way, stand out. It's a trap, one more step, and you're dead. Why just to take a second ago with blue skies, but now lightning struck your last result. It's not an accident that no one hears your cries at your last dream seems to deserve. You never see it coming. You see that my mind is too fast for eyes. You're done but the time it hit you, you're not surprised. I'm coming for you. My game's always the best of mine. You're spanning, but that you didn't catch it in time. Better think about your game. Are you sure your next move's the right one for you? Are you sure you won't get outmaneuvered again, my friend? You never see it coming. You see that my mind is too fast for eyes. You're done but the time it hit you, you're not surprised. I'm coming for you. My game's always so fast, so fine. You're spanning, but that you didn't catch it in time.
Alright, everybody, up next, because I am a terrible, terrible liar, not another Persona 5 song. Next up, we have Layer Cake. It's not what was supposed to play next. What was supposed to play next? There we go. One more little bit of B2 Leave for now. Unbreakable Tie.
Really gonna keep it going, deep down here, knowing what's gonna happen next. Unknown, can't keep my eyes closed, man, it's cool. Look everywhere for my identity, hurt everywhere, did I belong to an entity? I don't know where have I gone wrong. Wanna try me, but you only got hate, only interested in my fate and insecurities down my way, and interference down them away. Let there be light in the dark night. Gotta get it back, it's time I get it back. I wanna bring it back to the good old days.
Sometimes I get sick and tired of the whole situation, but I'll never let them hold me down. 'Cause I know I got faith and courage to go on. Both moonlight shines and sun shines down on us.
holding me back. Now get my knapsack and pack. Now attack, now like ba-da-da-da-da and bam, pow. In a misplace, gotta get messy. Interesting, kid gets busy. Ain't nobody can hold me down. Too much of anything can destroy the time you graduate. Can't see take the risk for high. Man, I chose to be me, who I am. Fighting the battle against my shadow. I gotta get it back, it's time I get it back. I wanna bring it back to the good old days.
Sometimes I lost, I get lost in the dark, but I knew I won't lose my final destination. 'Cause I know that you were right there, truly believe in me. Both moonlight shines and sun shines down on us. Two is one and I can't die no more. I can heal if I keep on running away from my own fate. Night and day, gotta fight on every day till the place of my final destiny. I don't care if it's not what we expected. Nothing's gonna stop me.
Alright, next up we have Brand New Days from Persona 3 Fez.
Sunlight 夢を覚ます朝の光また照らし出す
There's no escape. You can't hide.
No, Taco Bell ad. You will not be in this chat tonight. Alright. Waiting for another ad. So let's see. What are some other things we can talk about while I half listen to Taco Bell ads? So besides Spotify coming and the Strikers Steelbook Edition, not a ton of news this week. I want to give a little bit of a PSA for everyone who lives in North America at least. Viz is releasing Volume 5 of the Persona 5 manga, which makes it very confusing to say, on January 12th. So if you are keeping up or just want to be aware that there is a Persona 5 manga, highly recommend it. Way better than the anime. Very low bar, I know. But is interesting because I'm not sure when it starts. I know we're getting close to it. But because it's been in development for so long, it's actually eventually going to introduce elements from Royal, like Maruki and Kasumi. I'm not there yet. I've been trying to stay spoiler-free, so just want to give a little bit of a heads up that Volume 5 is coming. If you have not read any of the previous 4 volumes, I highly, highly, highly recommend it. So check them out. Let Viz know that we sent you. God knows I don't get any money for any of my recommendations, but hey, maybe one day I'll make money doing something. But yeah, that is your manga update for this commercial break. I will try and think of other news to talk about while we wait for the next song. Next up, we have Signs of Love from Persona 4. Next up, we have one of my personal favorites from Persona 5, Layer Cake. Alright, another bop from Persona 4. Next up we have Backside of the TV.
Everything, but you don't know anything. Everything, but you don't know anything.
Alright, next up we have a request from the chat. This is Alf the Lord, the True Lord. And I mean, who can say no to Alf? He'll eat your cat if you say no to him. So next up we have a track from the original Persona 1 soundtrack. I stick with the original. If you want the PSP versions, let me know. Just because I know the PSP version is weirdly made fun of for dumb reasons. So here we have from the Police Station Dungeon. This is from Persona 1, or Revelations Persona. Alright, as I am transitioning us out of Persona 1, next up we have, as I am totally forgetting who requested it, from Persona 4, we have Alone. If it ever wants to play. There we go. Hello, Midnight Channel. Thanks for dropping by. Thank you for streaming P5S a month before release. Very on brand. Oh, this is from Cliff Turbo. Cliff Turbo, enjoy Alone. Next up, we have Changing Seasons from Persona 3. This is requested by Mirth. Alright, next up originally was going to be Beneath the Mask, the Rain version, but I decided, based off of an awesome request by Mario Pokemon Zelda, who I probably butchered, we are going to be playing the Smash Brothers arrangement by Ace.
Where have you been? Been searching all along. Give us what I long and long. Without a clue, without a sign, without a question yet. The real question to be asked: where have I been? I'm a shapeshifter, Atlus masquerade, hiding both face and mind, afraid for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, what a should I be? Please don't take off my mask, revealing dark. Moments of calm, nothing to be found. A mirror right in front of me, that's where I find an empty glass, reflection that's the truth. It's every what's up to be told. I need the mask. I'm a shapeshifter, Atlus masquerade, hiding both face and mind, afraid for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, chained up to my core. Please don't take off my mask, my place to hide. Your bones, there's nothing inside. When it always me, burning down the walls, is that a way for me to break? I'm a shapeshifter, Atlus masquerade, hiding both face and mind, afraid for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, have no face to show. Please don't take off my mask, my disguise. Searching all along, give us what I long and long. Without a clue, without a sign, without a question yet. The real question to be asked: where have I been? I'm a shapeshifter, Atlus masquerade, hiding both face and mind, afraid for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, what a should I be? Please don't take off my mask, revealing dark. Moments of calm, nothing to be found. A mirror right in front of me, that's where I find an empty glass, reflection that's the truth. It's every what's up to be told. I need the mask. I'm a shapeshifter, Atlus masquerade, hiding both face and mind, afraid for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, chained up to my core. Please don't take off my mask, my place to hide. Your bones, there's nothing inside. When it always me, burning down the walls, is that a way for me to break? I'm a shapeshifter, Atlus masquerade, hiding both face and mind, free for you to draw. I'm a sharpshooter, have no face to show. Please don't take off my mask, my disguise. Down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. Where have you been? Been searching all along. Give us what I long and long. Without a clue, without a sign.
Alright, that was so good. I'd forgotten how much I liked that song. Next up, a little bit of a shorter track, but a classic nonetheless. We have from Persona 3, Burn My Bread. Definitely not Dread, Burn My Bread.
We rest up, ticking clock. I work away from a self-rest room. Windrest night, moonlight melts. My ghost ray shadow to the roof form room. Night free dance of breathing sword reminds me that I still live. I will. I was run away from the gallery. I share me to death fire. I'll be bringing chain you rock till I see the sunlight again. I left my face and ran to the sunlight.
There's no escape.
Alright, as we're going through our now traditional Taco Bell ad of the night, I am just here to say thank you all once again for joining. I know I said it in chat, but thank you all so much for either listening to this live or through the podcast feed. As you may be able to guess through me playing tons and tons of non-stop copywritten music, there is not a chance in hell I'm going to make a single penny off this episode. Not like I make that many pennies off the other ones. But if you would like to help, think about considering subscribing to the channel, Spencer Presley, subscribing on iTunes or Spotify, or just following on Twitter at SMT Network, or even joining the Facebook group. So it is super, super appreciated. I love being able to see how crazy the SMTN numbers have grown. I mean, even just the fact that the channel has reached over 2,000 subscribers before 2021 happened was absolutely insane. Obviously, a large part of that was thanks to friends, word of mouth, and just stuff like, I mean, the fact that before 2020 happened, this channel's most viewed video is something that's blocked in most regions, and is me filming a TV about a Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime clip, and is now was me talking about PlayStation 5 stuff, and is now used to be a leaked Scramble trailer, so it is absolutely crazy. So thank you all so much for listening. Next up is one I just had to pick. It is the long mix of Dance from Persona 4 Dancing All Night, an absolute classic. So please enjoy.
Something true now. I'm not looking anymore. The times are faking, never flow now. Sharing real connections, what we're made for. Come on, let go the remote. Don't you know you're ready on a jump with it? Try to think about double clicking on the go, but I know use. Hey, I'll be a good thing.
And I'm well with a flow, double trouble on the go poses, kid poses.
So, I'm gonna be honest, the main reason I added Price from Persona 5 to right now is because I am currently trying to finish up Volume 4 of the Persona 5 manga, which I am very, very overdue on. But what an awesome, awesome song. And on a little bit of a hornier note, next song is Muscle Blues from Persona 4. This one's for all the ladies and the men out there. Next up, we have P3 Fez from Persona 3 Fez.
for I will never leave you.
Going on battle, then I'll take it to the street where there's no rules. Take off the gloves, rip please to down. Gotta prove my skills, so get down. My lyrical depth to roll battle, smack down now. Gotta shoot to kill, and shoot to skill. Don't you be afraid, man. Gotta do how it feels. 6 to 7 to 8 to 9, 10. I flip the script to make it to the top 10. Go.
Taking rock, I walk away from a sunless room. Windless night, moonlight nights, my ghost we shadow is a room from room. Night free dance, a reading's run.
I'm gonna make you dance.
Reminds me that
You know what I mean? Crazy
I
tonight.
still live.
Just like that. Every man's gotta fight the fear. On the first two, I made a shit. Thoughts provoke the new era. Become a bit terror, but my only rival is my shadow. We run the play back and fit my own era. Getting low to the ground, it's getting better like I told you before. Double up a dead road cheddar. L to the J, say stay laced. Here's my car, B, boy, a flush, and I'm the ace.
Alright, a little bit more Lotus Juice. Next up we have the full version of Backside of the TV Lotus Juice mix from Dancing All Night. Enjoy.
This might just be the backside of TV remix.
Basement, replacement, goes as placement. Big bucks payment, I'm dirty like a slave man. Began to lose patience to these complacent successes who assesses rules that assassinate us. Like me, a lot of confidence but fall from vanity. Reason why I got a crew behind me, my family. Even if they try to bribe me, never ride. Believe in beauty or destiny. It's fire, darker the blood, the fresher the flesh, but darker the soul, the lesser the heart, the lessons are taught. Yo, backside of TV, this song's like DV. Bottomless dark, so don't mean not for the weak kids. Underestimated way your brainwash illuminated, bunch of hallucinations. But to some's elucidation, hell now, won't cave, I'm an outlaw, switch my style, count tap for the southpaw. Nowadays, many people abuse information's better choose. Recognize the source, of course, to get accused soon. Be careful who you choose to speak in back room. Jealousy running like sun and boom. It's messed up how anger and hate your looms large in the dark, leaving scars to some. But who's fume? I got my third eye to see through the costumes, lies after lies. Little finger from Lotus Juice. This potholes beyond dark, he's also intriguing. Lost once drunk off a pool of money dreaming. Dance up to battling against these demons. Raise souls, even screaming, oh please Jesus. Money makes the world go around, who the richest? Mother Teresa, but they never listen to me. Kept dressing with a fake coverage, spitfire burn these dreams, baby, baby, baby. Backside to everything, but we gonna bring it up. Even if I die, my words will live. Bring it up until my last breath, never ever gonna give it up. Ridiculousness, suppose it's sick business, but we ain't gonna be fooled by these sickness. My brain is safe and sound with pure goodness. I guess comparably, so just throw your hands high in the air. In the air, so I can see how you're feeling. Put it up in the air. When I say yeah, I wish you say it back, say oh yeah. Yeah, I love it now. Let's change the world.
Alright, next up we have another version of Price titled Another Version. Which version do you guys like more, this or the original? Let me know. Right. Next up, another Persona 4 Dancing remix. Here we have Snowflakes as remixed by Narasaki.
Snowflakes only on your face. A cold wind blows away. You're left out from this treasure place. But in our memories it
So, I just want to say, as the outro of this song is happening, I love the, like, quiet pace of this. Obviously, I see why it was edited out of the rhythm game part of it, but the vibes on the last, like, 30 seconds of this is just so good, and just hits me so hard every single freaking time. Now, it wouldn't be a stream without the specialist. It's like, I'm also sure I have to play it by law. Here we have from Persona 4, Specialist, and after this we're going to have a little bit of a power hour of some SMT songs, so feel free to recommend a couple of SMT songs before we wrap up the show. Okay, so I know I said I was going to stop after Specialist, but I kind of fibbed a little bit because we talked about it a little bit in live chat, and I am really craving a little bit more Persona PSP. So before we move on to some SMT tracks, here is from Persona PSP, Dream of Butterfly.
Dream on the fly, always like a dream. Don't wanna wake up, 'cause I'm happy here. あなたがいるそれだけでよかった。ただ一つの真実だったの。
Alrighty, next up and first up for our SMT little finale, we have from Soul Hackers C Arc 11F. Alright, that was some Soul Hackers. Next up, on an equally as, I guess, demonic tone, we have from SMT4 Apocalypse, Battle F8 to become God's enemy. wrapping up that awesome battle theme from SMT4, Apocalypse. Leading us into another SMT track, we have Infernal Tokyo Underground District from Alright, that was Infernal Tokyo Underground District from SMT4. And keeping up with the SMT, we have another recommendation for the specifically uncompressed version of Normal Battle, the Town version from SMT3 Nocturne, soon to be remastered this year, hopefully patched, at least in the West. So without further ado, enjoy Normal Battle Town. All right. For our final song of the night, and to wrap up episode 199 of the Shin Megami Tensei Network podcast, I had to be a little bit greedy, as if I wasn't already through the rest of this, and pick one of the most underrated Atlus soundtracks of 2020, and that is, of course, the criminally underrated, goaty material, some might even say, Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE Encore. And the song I decided to pick was the titular new song just for this release called She Is. Enjoy, everybody.
大きい輝いてもっときらめいてずっと花の命は意外と短いの今しかないの昨日の涙はいつかダイヤのようなピンクスターピンクスターピンクスターピンクスター移ろいゆく時間を忘れて思い切り笑ってみれば居心地の悪かった今さえいくつも光がバーッと続けばいいのにそう思っても儚く一瞬届けばいいのになあなたの深くで惜しい輝いてもっときらめいてずっと花の命は意外と短いの今しかないの昨日の涙はいつかダイヤのようなピンクスターピンクスターピンクスターピンクスターかげろうのような瞬間を抱いてただ大げさに羽ばたけば届きそうにもなかった未来が微笑んでる気がするどこに行けばいいの戸惑っても不安は消える探せばいいのかな心の奥まで惜しい風でもっと照らしてずっと例えようもないくらいにときめいて胸に響いたあの日の涙はあなたが奏でくれるピンクスター気づかないふりして閉ざしてても気になる何度も横目に映っていた憧れ掴んで惜しい輝いてもっときらめいてずっと花の命は意外と短いの今しかないの昨日の涙はいつかダイヤのように風でもっと照らしてずっと例えようもないくらいにときめいて胸に響いたあの日の涙はあなたが奏でくれるピンクスターピンクスターピンクスターピンクスター
Alright, everybody, that was Shin Megami Tensei Network Radio, link 199. Thank you all so much for listening. And obviously, the episode 200 is planned to go up next week. There is a whole video all about how to contribute to that, so it is not too late if you are listening to this either recorded or live. So be sure to check out that video if you want to contribute what SMT means to you for episode 200 next week. But either way, I'm going to wrap up the show here for the podcast version. So goodbye, everybody. Thank you for listening. Let me know what you thought. Would you like to see more of this in the future? Have a good one. And for the live chat, we're going to jam out a little bit longer and chat for just a little bit, at least until my wife notices that I'm still in the room. Hopefully I'm not in too much trouble. Alright, folks. You got me for a couple of minutes. But I gotta say, I'm trying to think. Sorry, I'm running on blanks a little bit here. If anyone has any questions for me, that's what I was going to say. If anyone has any questions for me at all, this is your chance. We're going to play questions for at least a song and a half. And once the final song is done, then I'm going to get the heck out of here and start uploading this bad boy. But anyone has any questions, throw them at me. Throw them at me. I'm right here. I'm ready. Oh, I see her. I see her in the chat. She knows we're here. So if anyone has any questions, just let me know. Before I do that, though, shout out to everybody in chat. Shout out to SSJ4, Mario, Pokemon, Zelda, Craft, The Wifey, Killamo, Alf the True Lord. This one I'm definitely going to kill. Vicente? Probably. DHI, Mirth, Choo. Scroll back up. Guillermo, Meza, Ian. Who else do we have here live as I'm waiting for questions? Golden Playhouse, Kuga Gal, not that far off. King Norakami, thank you for joining. I'm pretty sure I also saw, here we go, Toastmaster, Midnight Channel, anybody else? I know there's tons of people. Y'all kept a nice, steady, almost 20 people in here the whole time, so I very, very much appreciate that. Let's go check out what questions we have. SSJ, do not worry about sending in the video soon. What is the best way for you to receive it? Email or Discord works. I'd say email helps just in terms of it, but there is that Discord channel if you want to do your SMT to me submissions there, so that way I won't have to worry about anything. So email or Discord, very, very easy. Vic Netty, that makes more sense. Thank you for that, Vic Netty. Did you buy the stack of clearance TMS copies? No, I did not. My goal with that wasn't to make it look like I was buying them hilariously. My whole point of that picture was actually just to show them all off in the clearance aisle, because our clearance at that Walmart very rarely gets updated video games. Guillermo, if you want to join the Discord, it should be in the description, but if not, let me drop the Discord link as well. So if you can't see in the description, let me drop it here for everybody. If you're watching live and want to join the SMTN Discord. Boop, boop, boop. There you go. But yeah, so didn't buy any of them just because I wanted to advertise them, and let's be honest, God knows I don't have the money for that. But I just thought it was so funny, like, being able to hold that many copies at a store, let alone the fact that they were on clearance. So having to display them was the most fun part of it, in all honesty, for me. Mario says, what do you think Atlus's big plans are for the 25th anniversary? So, Persona's 25th anniversary is a weird one. Like, I genuinely don't think there's going to be anything huge. The best thing I can really hope for is my Amazon Japan order to ship. Thanks, Amazon Japan. Besides that, though, I'm thinking don't announce new games, announce ports. Ports are going to be way easier for you to get done and are going to come out a lot sooner than whatever new game teaser. If there is a new game to come out this year, it would probably be a spinoff, but I just don't see it happening, especially with how crazy everything's been. Just do something for Persona 3, do something for Persona 1 and 2, do something for Persona 4, coming to consoles. It's going to be a win-win for everybody. Obviously, you got Strikers. Strikers is its own amazing, amazing game. For a 25th anniversary worldwide, it's a pretty easy slam dunk as long as you don't mess it up. Honestly, there's nothing they could do to announce Persona 6 that would live up to the hype of it, especially I think after fans are really aware of in a post SMT5 and a post Persona 5 world with how long those all took. It's like they have nothing to gain from getting that. It's like it's going to be a CG trailer, an animated trailer, and it's not going to tell us anything about the game. SSJ, do you think SMT5 will be delayed? 1,000%. It's like, no, there's no way this game is coming out in 2021. My timeline for it is this. If we don't see gameplay by June, it's 100,000% getting delayed. If you want to be realistic, it'll probably get delayed with a gameplay trailer around the summer or for TGS. That's pretty much my best. No, we're not going to get any more chairs, thank God. Let's see. Big plans can mean anything at this point. That's so true. I don't mean to get on anybody's case. I absolutely hate how people were like taking the Famitsu articles and be like, "Oh my God, look! Like it's gonna be like all this amazing stuff is gonna happen, and the second coming of Christ is gonna like make everyone's day." And it was just like, dude, the Famitsu like 2021 statements are such a fluff piece. It's not even worth reporting as news. It's like, company says you'll want to buy company product next year. Like, well, yeah, no duh. It's just like so non-tangible. It's like, really, what's the point in telling? Like the fact that someone got a quote from Studio Zero about Re-Fantasy and they're like, "Oh, we're coming to the climax of development." It's like, dude, you're not. That game is so not close to coming out. It's like, they're not Bethesda. At least in terms of like announcing a game 6 months before it's released and coming out. They do not have that track record. They have a track record of maybe 9 months or so before a game is coming out after showing gameplay, finally giving a release date trailer and sticking with it. Like Atlus is, I'll say this, for all the crap people can give Atlus about delaying games so much, they never give a hard release date until they know for sure they can hit it. Just look at Persona 5 and Dancing All Night. When they finally gave those hard release dates, they weren't like pushed back again. So like even something like a Square Enix, you look at Final Fantasy VII Remake and Final Fantasy 15, those all got super last minute delays. And those were all really needed, but Atlus, just the way their company structure like flow works, I just cannot believe that Re-Fantasy is at the climax of its development. Like, the only way I'd believe that is if Re-Fantasy is, like, a visual novel, and they just gave up on making a 3D game. So, like, if it's a visual novel, sure, I could maybe see it happening. But, like, if Re-Fantasy is as big and as crazy of a new IP as possible, why rush it? So it's like, why comment on it at all? I understood why announcing it early. Re-Fantasy's announcement never confused me, just because it was like, take the most successful team at Atlus. They just made one of your biggest hits of all time with Persona 5. If they're not making Persona 6, you have to let the people know. Otherwise, people are going to be like, P6? So, like, I understand why they announced ReZero as soon as they did. I just don't get why they went and did 2 updates within a year and then decided, we're only going to do text updates, and we're going to keep telling everyone it's really close. It's like, no, you're not, dude. The game doesn't even have a name. Project Re-Fantasy is not its actual name. So, like, until we get even a shred of gameplay, not even screenshots, like, shred of gameplay, that game is not coming out until at least 2023. Like, and that's, like, me being, like, Western release date. I could see it 2022, like, for Japan, or even worldwide if they really, like, kind of get into gear with it, but they just have so many other things going on. It's like, are you really going to imply that within 1 year you're going to do SMT5 and Project Re-Fantasy? Like, from a production standpoint, why would you even do that? Alright, tirade over about that, sorry. Let's see. People thankfully agreeing with me on my chair takes and my P6 assumptions. Vignetti says, I'm expecting gameplay at the concert in March. I can understand expecting to see that there, but unless they really, really hype it up, I still think March is too soon. On top of the fact that we still don't even have a Western release date for Nocturne Remastered, which is kind of hilarious. My only guess is now Atlus is weirdly waiting for Strikers to release, even though they announced Nocturne before Strikers. So they're kind of in a weird like thing for the West, and since it's such a worldwide game, I don't think they're going to want to like kind of put those announcements too close to each other. That's why I'm thinking the soonest you're getting 5 news is in the summer again. And also, since Nintendo is a big push behind it, they're in no hurry this year. Like, Nintendo has so much stuff, like, they could have it happen this year, or they could not. Like, just, like, not to assume the quality of both games, because you all know I'm not a Bravely Default fan at all. But, like, Bravely Default 2 is kind of like SMT5, where it's an exclusive and it's like, oh, that's cool. But Nintendo, like, you could release that game anytime. Like, Nintendo did not lose any sleep over over Bravely Default 2 getting pushed out of this year to next year. So it's just a whole thing of like, whatever. SMT5, please prove me wrong. Please come out this year. Everybody wants you, but at the same time, there's so many games that are coming out this year. Like, I've waited so long. I've gotten so many Atlus RPGs. Like, I'm not gonna die if no SMT game comes out this year. Because guess what? We're still technically getting Nocturne. We're still getting Strikers. We're gonna get ports for the anniversary. Like, we can live. We'll be fine, I promise. We can get through this together. Well, speaking of getting through this together, I've got to get out of here. Thank you all so much for listening. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you were all excited for SMTN episode 200 next week, as long as I get everything together. I am really, really looking forward to it. Make sure to submit to that if you want to by Friday. If you need an extension, let me know. I can obviously still fit things in before the end of the weekend, but the sooner I get this done, the sooner I will feel better about everything. And I'm so sorry that I had to end on this song. It is just A, too good of a song, and B, too good of an ending song. So thank you all once again for watching. Thank you all so much again for listening. You are all the best, and I'm going to get out of here before I've been in here for over 2 hours, because I definitely have been over here for 2 hours. I can't talk anymore. Good night, everybody. Thanks so much. I will see you all next week.